さあ、コールオブクトゥルフやっていきましょうかね。狂気に陥る。暗い方のアイコンすら見える。こんなもんでいいか。セッティング。第1章、ボストンピアース探偵事務所。ちょっと待って、いろんな充電が切れそう。まずコントローラーの充電しながら携帯の充電もしなきゃ。どうか。鈍感へおぞまし最後の時まで正気を保てる者がいる。その者に神の慈悲があることを願おう。気持ち悪い。ニャンパスって。
ニャンパス。
感度はちょうどいいな。洞窟のような場所。サメを加工してたって
これ恋愛物？
恋愛物じゃねえだろ、どう考えても。どうやって触るの？リーンができる。バツだ。バツで触れる。丸でしゃがむ。明かりがある。
じゃあシミュレーションか。
探索ホラーゲーム。まあね、半ば淡々とやっていくけどね。こうこいつ直接脳内に。なんて粗末な捧げ物なんだ。抵抗はするな。お前は選ばれたのだ。これで走ってるのか、マジ。定められている。だがお前の自身の運命を変えようとする。 やむちゃしやがって。
カラスが珍しいのやった次の日は槍が来るな、こりゃ。
槍は降らないよ、槍は。スキルポイントは余ってんのか。余ってんの。あ、違う、小規模の弾丸。トラウマ。エドワード・ピアスは第一次大戦の退役軍人でムーズ・アルゴンヌ構成に参加した。以下略。こんなもんか。アイテム。ライター。ロストバタリオンの男たちを忍んで刻んだ古いライター。キャンセルしちゃった。
good old story of black.
俺を雇ったバーのオーナーは案件の結末が気に食わならしかった。だが法の道を踏み外している。
カラスとは以下略。
その証拠をつかんだ探偵に立つすべはあるまい。こっちは呼ばなくていいんだし。
Natural sciences, linguistics,
自然科
archaeology.
学、言語学、考古学。
I should get rid of
江
all
戸
this
の
stuff.
片付けないといけないな。
Natural sciences, linguistics,
さあ、無
archaeology.
限に見れるのか触れちゃうのか。一回触ったところ消える。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
既婚女性が女と
Husband couldn't understand.
夫には理解できなかった。まあ、探偵家業はね、浮気調査が多いらしいからね。多少。
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract
ウェントワー
top-notch
ス探偵事
cases.
務所には一流の依頼は来ない。何も言ってない。
I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion.
ロストバタリオン。
Holding
戦
your
場の
position
命
and
令に従
obeying
う。だが
orders
それは勇気とは言わな
wasn't
い。
courage. Been too long since I've slept
最
in
後
a
にベ
bed.
ッドで寝たのはいつだったかな。探索できる場所なんですね。
I wonder why I still
な
take
んでまだ
these
こんな
things.
ものを飲んでいるんだ。睡眠薬。飲むしかねえだろ。
カラスの足が折れますように。
折れません。ここら辺はセーブしました。
I'm listening.
もしもし。ブライアントソース探偵務所と契約を結ばれている探偵のエドワーズ・ピアス
That's
さんですか。
correct.
はい、そうです。はじめまして。ウェントワースで探偵管理の当主のルーシー・シェイク。あなたのファイルに問題が発生したのでご連絡いたしました。実は火事で書類の一部が燃えてしまったの
Is
で
that
す。
right?
本当ですか。お手数ですが、またあなたの情報を教えてください。だが断る。キャラクターポイントを割り当ててください。何に振ろうかな。筋力に振っていこうかな。いや、でも魔術ないと話にもならないよな、でも。何ポイント ?8 ポイントもあんの？で、がっつり振らないとがっつりポイント増えないやつやんけ。やばすげえ。目星30%あるもんな。死んでるか。いや 心理学マシマシ。人の心読めんのに他の能力うんちってやばすぎない？やばすぎでしょ。こんなもんか。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
髪が綿目で
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these
新しい
elements?
オカルト要素。忘却の彼方へ。
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
同じことだっけか。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see?
調査が低いからこういう会話になってるんだろうな。多分これは全部同じ。
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
ダークウォーターについて調べる。
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
医学書か。医学スキルがある。12%。低いな、おい。誰これ。サイモン・オーキンス。旦那か。じゃあ息子だったわ。ダークウォーター。オカルト。第1章。アイテムは。
こんばんはです。
はい、こんばんはです。医学書関係はあんまり関係ないか。調べられるものも
斉藤は今日いろいろ学びました。
斉藤は今日いろいろ学びましたとは何を学んだのか。探索者としての成長が見られたのか、目星がふらさったのか、聞き耳が取れたのか。まあ、ゲームは関係ないんだけど、何が成長したんでしょうか。人は学ぶ生き物だよ、斉藤くん。
仕事のシフトを急遽変わるとお菓子がもらえました。
それは別にね、シフト変わったからもらえたっていうか、相手の気持ち次第だからね。みんながみんなそうじゃないと思うさ。 人によってはジュース1本とかお礼の言葉だけだったりとか、まあ何もやらない、何も言わない人はいないとは思うけど、さすがに。
ってことは私もその人に代わってもらったときはお菓子を用意しなくてはならないのです。
まあもらったからには返さなきゃいけないよな。でも物の価値ってそういうもんじゃないからさ、結局同じもので返さなきゃいけないっていうわけではないから。バレンタインデーと同じよ。もらったからといって同価値のものをあげるとかさ、それ以下のものをあげなきゃいけないとか、上のものをあげなきゃいけないとか、そういうのないからさ。それは人の価値観だよ。まあ野郎は基本的にバレンタイン3倍で返さなきゃいけないらしいんですけどね。だから女子が通常のチョコレートを3分の1カットして渡した場合、1枚あげなきゃいけない。
ロールケーキとプリンをもらいました。
ああ、イロハスくんやったや。毎回いい人ばかりじゃないからね、お金の貸し借りは。しっかりメリハリつけて、貸す相手はちゃんと選ぶよ。
ってことは私もその人に1万円を借りたら、ロールケーキとプリンをお返ししないとならないのですね。
でそもそも借りなきゃいいでしょ、それは。それは別にもっと借りなきゃいいだけの話だよ。貸しと借りが発生しないように努めればいいだけの話だよ。シフト変更はしょうがないもんだけど、貸し借りではないからね。結局シフト変わってもらったお礼としてあげるものだからさ。
私はいろいろ学びました。シフトを変わるようなことがないように、人からお金を借りなくていいようにと。
そう、立派な人間になるんや、バイカラスって。まあ背景でね、なんか薄暗い気持ち悪い雰囲気がね立ち込めてる中、まあ、そういう話でもいいでしょう。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island.
時代は禁酒法時代。まあ何年か知らないけど。
おや、このゲームは一体。
So, what wind brought you?
コール・オブ・クトゥルフって言ってね、なんか
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
原作がラブクラフトの小説だったりとか。
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife.
物語の始まりはね、なんか一人の画家が発狂してうんぬんかんぬんして死体になってって。
You know what?
ホラーだろう
Go
な、
have a
多
drink
分
at the
探索
stranded
型ホラーゲー
whale.
ム。
What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar
ホ
holds
ラ
a
ーなのは
surprise for you.
アドベンチャ
As
ー、
for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
アクションではない。
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
まあ一度ね、これ実況途中まで見ちゃってるからね、大体やることも分かってるしさ、あれなんだけど、それはステータス振りによって、説明しとくか。ちょっと待ってね。このゲームね、主人公のステータスいじれるんだわ。こういう風に。だから、このステータスをいじることによって、例えば、話術、まあ、話す力。話術が高ければ高いほど、なんか人と話した時に得られる情報量が上がったり、目星が高かったりすると、ここに書いてるけど、隠しオブジェクトを発見する能力である能力が上がったりとか、筋力が高くないと突破できないところとか、心理学で相手の、人間の行動に関する知識、人間の人物の行動やオブジェクト分析に基づいて動機を理解できる可能性が上がる。可能性が上がるとかね、パーセンテージだからね、結局これ。ス テータスじゃなくてパーセンテージだから、まあ失敗することもあるんだけど、まあ裏でどういうあれになってるのかわかんないけど。で、このステータス振りながら行くから、結局俺が見た動画の人とは違う結末になるかもしれないっていう。で、まあ俺は TRPG っていうものが好きだからね。テーブルトークと RPG っていう。それがテーブルトーク TRPG の大元になったのがこのゲームって感じだな。TRPG に詳しくて調べたいんだったら YouTube で TRPG って出るからね。来たね。俺の殺したいリストに入れといてよかったな、俺。
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
じゃあミルクをくれ。話術が高く設定してあるから、ここかな。
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
お、これは成功じゃない。
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
いや、基本的にこういう会話の方が多分序盤は多いから見ててつまんないかもしれないけど、まあ、やってる分にはね。
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the
興奮の
mainland
一言ですよ。
for her paintings. Never understood why. Then I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
身内に TRPG 知ってるやつがいないからな。
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
酒も頼んでるのにベラベラ喋るの。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
命運を左右します。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want to...
Same again, please.
Here you go.
2杯目を飲むって選択肢なの。繰り返しかと思ったの。
That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
なあ、これ以上ないのかな、選択肢。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little...
You want a drink?
30数字が収まりがいいから。
They all say that.
飲みすぎ。
There's rye in that.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the
ペー
city.
ス早いですよ。
多分これ以上飲みすぎたらこの先の探索に差し支え
Captain
になるのかな。
Fitzroy told...
You want a drink?
あ、ない。4杯目はない。
That'll be all for now.
でも天使とは仲良くなったんかな。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper
よく見
report.
たらこいつら同じ
Our
顔してんな。
grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was
あかんは
delicious.
読み上げないタイプなんですね。
読み上げた方がいい？
I
い
bid you
や、
farewell.
会話が早いからさ、
Good night, stranger.
読み上げが追いつかないし、そもそも字が小さすぎて見えないっていうのもあるんだよね。読み上げるんだったら、ちょっとメガネ持ってこなきゃダメかなって感じ。最初はしたんだけど、読み上げて欲しいんだったら、読み上げた方がいいのかな。
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
まあ、結局こうやって喋って
お
る
任せします。
So what?
パート
Let
が
me
ね、黙っ
drink,
ちゃうからね。
stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to...
会話パート多いし、こうやってなんか通っただけで会話が出てくるから、まあ主要なやつだけ読んでいけばいいとは思うけど。あと口が回らね
ただいつもと違って静かだなと。
まあ確かにな。ブラッドリーってこっちかな。
Let the police do their work. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah.
結局日本語で読むより英文で読んだ方が早いからね。
Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Don't put that beast back in the water,
認
you
識警官ども
shysters,
は
you're
この
crazy.
獣を海に戻すんじゃねえ
They
っ
can't
て読ん
understand.
でるうちに次
Damn
が来る。
stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no
早いん
way
だ。
to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
医学。
Only a specialist would know what killed him.
早い
専
ですね。
門家でないと何が
Don't
こ
put
の人
that
だ
beast
な。
back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
英文だとなんか一文でなんか一言でまとめられるかもしれないけど、日本語だとどうしても一言二言じゃ済まないからね。どっち結局。この人に話しかけたら終わりか。
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say
フィッ
about
ツレイ
this
船長は
woman
あの女
cat.
キャットについて何て言うだろうなってこのレベルで喋らなきゃこのスピードで喋らないと読めないから見た瞬間にパッと理解して全部文字読むって結構なもん
This
だから
place seems half abandoned.
常に喋っててもいいんだけど
Basilla.
こ
It finished
う
up
下に
page
書い
to
て
the
る文字
entrance
以
to
外
the
のことを
harbor.
常に喋っててもいいんだけど結局ね俺もこのゲーム楽しみたいからね速読は得意だけど
This man and Fitzroy could be
読むのは
twins.
苦手だからね多少はねってやつまあホラーって言ったけど
What a
ホラー要素は
macabre
ほとんどないからねこのゲーム後半かな前半は基本的にこうやって一つ一つ調べていくみたいな感じになっていくから
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're
喋っ
likely
て
to
る
be
最中暇じゃん
disappointed.
って
When you're done, come
終わった
join
ら
me
デッ
on
キに
the
来て
deck.
くれって
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come
ん
join
こ
me
れフィ
on
ッ
the
ツロイ
deck.
船長だよなフィッツロイお前フィッツロイ
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to
大
you.
体調べ終わったから船行くかじゃあんでもメイン目標が終わってねえんだよななんだよ乗ってからかこの船じゃないあこの船じゃない汚ね海だなおかしいな
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast.
What could have done so?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid.
何を狙っての釣りでしょう絵文字。
いや結局この町が栄えた理由がまあクジラ捕鯨によって栄えた町だからでクジラが取れなくなっちゃって食がないこの人たち基本的に食がないから多分その日食うもの
You can stay to watch if you want.
何が釣れるんだろうな
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You
There's nothing for you
billigrams
here
don't
either.
scare me.
Beat it.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a pox limpet.
梅毒持ち。
ああ、クジラって厳しくなりましたもんね。
まあ、時代背景が禁酒法時代だからね。だから相当前だけどね。今現在ではないからね。あ、これか。
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
あれどこ行った？あれ今いなかった？あ、出てった。ついてこいって。
From here, I see
ここから
everything
港
that
で起
goes
きてい
on
る
in the
すべてのこ
harbor.
とが見えるん
The
だ。
hardworking
一生
lives
懸
of
命
my
働く船
sailors,
たち、
the
座
fights
礁
of
口
the
らの君
stranded whale, even the antics of these
波動場にいる
wharf
ド
rats
ブ
don't
ネ
escape
ズミ
me.
たちの馬鹿げた構図
It's
さえ
you
見
who
合わせ
lays
て、
down the
この
law
辺を
around
仕切ってるな。
Oh, I wouldn't go that
いや、そこま
far.
では言わなんすよ。
I'm
俺は
just
た
the
だのダー
last
クオーダー
serving
だ。
captain
最後の
on
船長ってだけ
Darkwater.
だ。
Tell me what I can do to help.
何の用なのか言ってくれ。解除された答え。
Your manifests have been blacked out.
黒
They're
く
totally
包まれて
unreadable.
読める状態
Yeah, I saw that.
ああ、見たよ。
I've
誰が
got
やったの
no
かも
idea
その
who
理由
did
も
it
わからない。
or why. I don't remember having
誰かが隠す
countersigned
必要のあ
anything
る何か
special
特
enough
別な
for
ものを
someone
確
to
認した
hide
記
it.
憶はないんだが。
And why obliterate the
当時
dates
倉庫に
as
保
well
管
as
し
the
ているも
goods
のだ
stored
けで
in the
なく、
warehouse?
日付も隠す必要があったのでしょうか。
You mean that the
日付に何
dates
か
have some
意味があるということか。はえんだ。はえんだ。
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom.
喉枯れちゃいますよ。
It was none of my business.
まあ手元に飲み物あるからね。多少はねってやつ。解除事項多いな。
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
嘘をつく。私は甘く見ないです。これが遊びだと思っているのか。ホーキス一家が所有していたものです。まあまあまあ、解除され
It
た。
belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this
な
warehouse.
んだか空気が汚いですね。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
まあ空気が汚い。汚ねえな。まあ、霧がかってるっていうのもあるかも。ガスかかってるっていうのかな、こういうの。ガスかかってる。取れるようになったかな。こっちじゃないっすか。こっちじゃな。隠しアイテムを見つける。目星スキルでは近距離にある隠しアイテムたち全てのアイテムが見つかると考察アイコンがどうのこうの。
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
このゲートにしたら侵入口がありそうだ。これが確か力に振らないといけないツールだったかな。
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
で、これがはしごでしょ。近くになんかある。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
あと上かな。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
ハンドルをつけるじゃろ。ハンドルつけたけど反応しねえ。筋力が一定値以上ないと反応しなかったんだっけ。あれでもなんか説明文出てない気がしたんだけどな。まだなんか見えてないものがある。これかな。違う。左下のアイコンが出てる限り多分まだアイテムあると思うんだけど、近づけばわかるはずなのにわからない。ないな。どっちみちここ開けれないからね。目星が足りなかったか。目星が足りないから見当たんないってことか。
早速積みましたか。
いや、このルートは多分ね、いけないんだわ。確か筋力が足りないから、あのハンドルを回せないんだよ。確か。錆びついてて。で、初期のステータス設定で、筋力一定値以上まで上げてたら、あっちから行ける。それ以外のルートは、多分直接行くってルートしかないんじゃないかな。
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
いやいや、こういうゲームでね、積み
You and I are on the same side of the law.
ステータス振り直さないと進めない道がありますよって。
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again? I told you.
No need.
怒られた。
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
仕事はないの。
What do you
ド
mean
直
by
球。
local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
金はあるってことか。
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
倉庫の場所はこの先で合ってんのか。やっぱ見張りのとこ行かなきゃいけないのか。調べる場所はないんだよ、特に。グロテスクですね。あれか。聖ブレンダン像だったっけか。汚ねえな。なんか書いてある。
Yes, I can't even say which
ど
language
ちらの
it's
言葉で
written
書かれてるかすらわからない。オカルトが低すぎたんだ。 まあ、上げようがないんだけどね、このスキル。上げれないこともないのか。スキルポイント持ってる。彼と触れないことはないんだ。目星50あんのか。心理学ってでも今筋力上げればもしかしたらあっちから通れたかな。正確な数字がわかんねえからな。
You could tell. Who's this guy? No idea. You bet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog? We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
喉乾いて死んじまえよ。さすがに草生えますよ。
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
さっき覗いたあれで解除されてる。
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us. And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay. It's a deal.
バレた時後が怖いよ。
Let's see.
鍵開けできんの。
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
なんかのスキルが足りなかったのが。
Well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
危ねえ。やべ、御堂地にいいのが入りましたね。てか床汚な。
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
あそこのルートはもう通れないでしょ。目標が変わらないんだな。第36倉庫に入るっていうの。
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
はい。
What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins?
If I were you,
Why not?
first sale, screen, but
That'll be all for now.
特になんもねえな。
What? Another break? Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
歩くの遅ない。もうちょい早く歩いてほしいんだが。それか NPC 特有のワープ使ってくれ、ワープ。
We saw this guy poking around here. Oh, okay.
さっあ、はしご壊れて入れない。なんか持ってたらこう鍵開けて開けれたのかな。
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
一緒に来るんじゃなかったんか。他のところを嗅ぎ回られたくないってこと。
This place stinks.
あ、
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
包帯か。再現シーンがあります。それがこの男の能力。
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks.
これが真実か。
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
心理学振ってないからわからないのか。
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? What happened here?
渾身の左ストレート。よし、本題か。
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
「キャラクターポイントを獲得しました。ステータス上げれますね。やっぱこう Power is justice。本当は心理学振りたいけど、こんなもんじゃあ外出るか。
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
筋力プロ。警察官を脅す。いや、なんか捕まりそうだな。
You sent your men away.
それはよくない
I
な。
see only one overweight police officer and one hardened veteran.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
法代表。
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
筋力振っといてよかったってやつか。
This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
近からず遠からずってところか。第3章。あれ、いつの間に第1章終わったんだ。さっきロード入った時に終わってたんか。本当はなんか一生区切りことで、あれやりたかったんだけど。意外と短かったな。そんなに放送してるイメージないんだけど。いや、会話パート長えからな、このゲーム。もう1時間か。ピアスは倉庫の侵入に成功した。廃墟と思われたこの場所に驚きがあった。再起使用された形跡と反証した絵画。ブラッドリー巡査が調査に割って入ったが、ピアスは協力してくれるよう説得した。警察官は探偵をホーキンス邸に送り届けてくれるという。第3章、ホーキンス邸の庭園。 狂気に陥る。
なんだこれは。
探索
たまげたな。
探索ホラー、ホラーアドベンチャーって感じ。まあ、ホラー要素今んとこなんもないけどな。めちゃくちゃ息が荒い男がこちらを見ている。
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
やべえな。
ゴースト、
Place has been
ゾン
abandoned
ビ、
since the fire.
それとも化け
There's
物。
only old Winchester.
神話生物かな。化け物かな。
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
あ、全部いける
Your
かな。
partner Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
選択肢が多すぎるんす
You
よ
won't get me to
な。
believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family
この屋敷の維持費を払うことができなかったんだ。
It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
まだだ。まだ終わら
I
んよ。
prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched.
ああ、産地が
Though
減っちゃったっ
he's
て
a
やつか。
remarkably sturdy man, given his age.
小気道を
True
失って
force
し
of
まった。
nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
あんま刺激すんなってことだろ。
Night
わかっ
falls
たわかった。
quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
フラグ建築中。
Right. Let's go.
襲われるフラグを建築してる。さっきそこら辺から見てたからな、こっちのこと。まあ多分ここで一緒に行くってやらなかった場合、主人公パンパンにされる可能性ありありのあり。筋力振ってないとやられちゃうみたいな。あーいや、でもなんかさ、もうどうしてこんな NPC 歩くの遅いかね。ずかずか行っちゃおうかしら、つって。なんだ ち。あ
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
割って入ってくるじゃないよ、本当に。
Pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea.
あさん、
I imagine Webster
こん寝
wasn't
てま
too
した。
pleased.
半楽天の
Mrs.
半楽
Hawkins'
天。
father?
私今寝てました。
It said that he's devastated.
それはこのゲームがつまらないということだな。
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
つまらさん、あなた疲れているのよ。
Expect to set foot back here after the
Poor
burial.
kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing,
最近夜更
let
かしな
alone
んです。
allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord,
最近夜更かししてる。
have pity on this poor
珍しい。
family.
でも結局なんかそういう睡眠時間削っていろいろやろうとしてもどっかで絶対たたるから、眠くてこういう時間帯に寝ちゃって起きたらもうなんか活動時間が短いみたいな、もうこんな時間だからもう寝なきゃいけないみたいな感じになるから、結局のところ多分プラマイゼロなんで、どっかで休みが削れるとか。
世界大会が2時過ぎまでなんです。
ああ、なるほど。察し。
I'll have to find another entrance.
他の入り口、裏門とかかな。多いね、カラス。
回避芸になりそうな雰囲気。
This entrance is still in use.
いや、一応アクション要素もまあなきにし、アクション要素っていうのかな。殴られ、
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
てか、お前顔長えな。
わあ、
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
ちょっと待って、どうしよう、どうしようかな。話術、筋力。
You can ask Officer Bradley if it's true. He's right behind me, paying his respects at the Hawkins family graves.
Bradley? A good guy, not as
あい
dumb.
つなかなかの男だ。
That's right. He'll tell you that we're working together.
お前も
Understood.
家族だ。
I'm listening.
いや、
The
家
police
族どころか
report
高いされ
describes
ちゃ
a
うよ、
domestic
女。
accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I
こいつが
can't
本
let
当
you
のイン
in.
スマ
The
ス顔ってやつな
mansion
んじゃない
isn't
の？
safe.
魚、魚
That's
類に
why
近
you
いんだよ。
barricaded the entrance.
お
That's
前、
right.
絶対あれだろ、
And
そ
this
のヒゲの下にエラーあるだ
It's
ろ。
locked. And I make sure it stays that
明ら
way.
かにマンボウだろ。それかマッチ棒だろ。
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
怪獣？
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll
怪
hunt.
獣を捕まえるって
Okay with
約
you?
束する。
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
恐ろしい
Go
老
on
人。
then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
鍵を手に入れた。この老人にもう用はないんだ。死んでもらうぞ。その斧よこせ。武器をよこせ。武器
Yes. Shall we enter?
を。オープンセサミ。
I'm with.
会話の途中で切るか、普通に。開けたから喋った。鍵開けて喋って中入るって感じだったのか。すまんな。第3章、ホーキンス邸。ピアスとブラッドリー巡査はホーキンス邸の庭園を探索した。家族は敷地の墓地に葬られ、サイラス・ウィンチェスターが守っている。今も主人への忠誠心を捨てず、斧を手にこの場所を見守り続ける。年老いた世話人である。ピアスとブラッドリーは彼をなだめることに成功。おい、ブラッドリーいなかったろ、おい。おい。ホーキンス邸の鍵を受け取るのだった。二人は建物に入って火事現場を探した。いや、いなかったろ。ブラッドリーいなかったろ、これ。これいなくても解決したやつじゃないの、これ。でもなんかまあ、会話の敵に、なんかブラッドリーいるから、聞けばなんとかなるよ、みたいな感じのこと言ってたけど、あの人何もやってないからね、これ。何もやってないよ、これ。狂気に陥る。
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
なんか上感度高えな。横感度そうでもないな。上感度高え。気のせいか。あ？蜘蛛の巣やば。
The last supper of the Hawkins.
おい、片付けろよ、さすがに。さすがに片付けろよ。おかしいだろ。最後の夕食だ。いや、最後の夕食じゃねえよ。
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
さーて、この食事を食べるんだよつって。
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
調べるものも特に。てか、この長机って不便だよな、完全に。食事取るのも大変だしだって、これ何これ？何の肉これ？何肉これ？豚？豚なのこれ？豚か。豚？まあいいや。お前も家族だ。空想してるのか。
Officer, this dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
誇りは待ってるし、食事は3ヶ月前、事件があったのは3ヶ月前だよ。普通放置しとく？ね、この家をね、管理ってか守ってるって言うけど、掃除はしないのかよ。やばすぎだろ。
They seem heavy, but Charles is already looking. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
とは特にないかな。なんか見える
な。Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
閉めちゃって。
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
酒瓶。
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
まあ絵が燃えないなんてことはないと思うけど。
They had a fight. Why?
彼らは言い争いをしていた。なぜだ?
Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
あとはあとなんもないのか。でもなんもなかったら基本的に空想から出るって出るんだけど、外か。出れないな。
あさん、私は本日は失礼します。
おい。お疲れな。チェックマークついてるってことは全部終わりか。いや、出れない。あ、まだなんか。
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
他の遺体の跡はどこだ。
お疲れ様です、絵文字。
はい、お疲れな。
Blood. This lamp was thrown.
このランプが投げられた。これは事故なんかじゃない。
This was a fight.
ただの飲んだくれの探偵じゃない。
A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Character キャラクターポイント1獲得しました。ステータスフリフリタイム。だいたい50あるとなんか成功するっぽいな。器用貧乏になりそう。
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
医学がどんどん降らさっていくけど、伸びが悪いね、やっぱ。
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
ああ、倉庫にあった包帯と同じか。じゃあ、あそこで誰かが血を拭ったってことなんじゃないのか。
This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities? A book on the first inhabitants of the island.
話を振っといて聞かない男。エドワード・ピアス。医学がどんどん増えていく。これは調べられない。もう1階はないかな。
dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
降りれない。なんか今映んなかった？気のせいか今。気のせいか。今なんかいたような気がしたんだけど。
Locked.
あったあった。子供部屋か？
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
さっき触れなかったのに触れるようになってる。
Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. What?
睡眠薬？みんな不眠症かよ。
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What will her room reveal about her?
魔導書とかないの？魔導書とか。あ、いた。
Perfect.
これはこれは。オカルト振ってないから何もわからんってやつか。
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Locked.
こんだけ？
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
気持ち悪いな。こんだけか。こんなもんか。
Bradley?
びっくりした。
Is that you?
なんかいるな。なんか歩き回ってる音が聞こえる。
Is anyone there?
ピアスの絵、まずいですよ。
You! Stop!
どこ行った？
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. The
I'll
sea
cover
shanty.
you.
光源を別の何かに切り替えることができる。切り替えたら何かなんのか。
ヤゴ。
This door was closed earlier.
小島さんいらっしゃい。
Where did he go?
あいつはどこに行ったんだ。
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Ah,
I wonder who the
なるほどね。
man with the glasses is.
Do
in
you
the
really think
photograph.
that your fugitive came in here?
Probably another friend of
I don't
Hawkins.
see
ラ
any
ンプは
way out.
有限で、ライタ
It
ーは
looks
無
like
限
an
ってこと
old
か。
seaway map.
調べられるもの、あとは。
The Scylla. It's the boat that was. This panel is movable.
隠し。
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the open.
筋力振っといてよかったってやつ。
Damnation. I can't budge these
ダメでし
gears.
た。
I need a tool.
あ、でも物があれば
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
動かせるってことか。
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
何かの装置のようだ。
Doesn't work.
なん
I must have missed something.
か見逃してる。これちょっと待って。誰か座標を書き込んだ古い字、海図、これを考慮していたのだ。多分これがなんかヒントなんだろうけど。
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
思い出のために取っといたっていうのはねえだろうな。だとするとやっぱりこれがヒント。道具、なんか道具持ってくれば謎解きなしで開けられるってことかな。でもそんな道具あったか。外まで行かなきゃいけないんだ。外には出れないと。なんか道具が必要だなって言ったから、道具があれば開くんだろうけど、その道具ってば、あの部屋の中にあんのか。
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way.
結局屋根裏部屋みたいなところはまだちょっとしか調べてないから、つまり多分あの上に何かがあるから取ってくれば
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
謎解きしなくてもいけるんじゃないか。ここから出てきた。こうだな。マジなんもない。いや、なんか絶対あると思ったんだけどな。なんもないな。なんもないな。子供部屋だもん。ショートカットはまだ消えてないな。あ、ショートカット使えねえじゃん。筋力もうちょっと振っときゃよかったな。ポイントないもんな。4ポイントあるじゃん。弾幕は。あれ俺今振らないで出てきたな。今70あればいけるでしょこれ。探偵エドワード・ピアース。探偵っていうかなんかもう傭兵エドワード・ピアースって感じだけど。あ、ダメ
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
お、ダメ触れない。お、なんかある。
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
特定の場所が強調されてる。
Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the seaway map.
航路の地図と何か手がかりが。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
まだ調べるものが何か残ってる。
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
まだ。なんか。
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
調べられるものは全部調べたと。あとはこいつの謎を解くだけ。
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. There must be a link with the seaway map.
が好きです。
There must be a link with the seaway map.
午前中ひたすら北上。ハミルトン船長は自信満々だ。今季はオルペウスを倒すと言ってる。神の慈悲があれ。クジラが跡形もなく消えてくれた方が良かった。浮かぶ死体、こいつの悲しい末路をほっとけなくなっていた。この巨体を食うのは何者だ。私は不吉だとハミルトンに話した。だが彼は聞く耳を持たない。裏近くに怒りを下ろした。清獣の地では、海は赤く染まり、それを追うことを神がに背くことだって。島民たちは言う。俺が恐れているのは全能師だけだと返してやったが、戦争で一人になると怖い。遠くで巨大なクジラを見た。その図体は完全に未知の領域へ。地獄のような歌を歌っている。ハミルトンは挑むという。捕まえた。こんなグロテスクなクジラは見たことがない。史上最大の獲物として記憶に残るな。死んだ仲間もいるが我々は栄光を手にした。この日は後世にわたって祝福される。ダークウォーター、オルペウスを倒した。 戦争が空っぽで戻った。スキュラとハミルトンは記憶の中にしかいない。航路の地図と何がつながりがある？航路の地図、これでしょ。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
ダークウォーターがこの多分でっかい丸なんだろうな。多分ダークウォーターのところにあれすれば開くと思うんだけど、ダークウォーターの
Looks like the
あれ
navigational
が
paths described in the log.
なんぼだ、43の77ってところか。縦が43、ちょっと待って、これ違うな、77でしょ。横はどこに書いてるのなんだ。ああ、43でしょ。ここら辺
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
違う。
Doesn't work.
わかんねえんだけ
I
ど。
must have missed. Charles
助けて。
Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
ダークウォーターから出てない。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
33の53か、こっちか。なんかやけに文字でかく出てるもんな。33の53。33。おかえり。下か ?33 の53。ここら辺か。
Doesn't work.
いや、マジでわかんねえ。
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
42の70、47の55、49の61、57の51、33の53。33の53が、クジラを捕まえた場所。57の 51？
Looks like the navigational paths described in the
57
log.
の 51？ これか。裏に何か書いてるの？もしかして。書いてなーい。
Doesn't work.
お、いった。
Looks like it worked.
ちょっとずれてたってことか。
Well done, Pierce.
隠し扉のその先には地下が。第4章、ホーキンス邸下のトンネル。ホーキンス邸内部、火事現場が秘密を明かした。生存者を追うピアースとブラッドリー巡査は現場を捜査し、証拠を求めている。フードをかぶった男がサラ・ホーキンスの作業場に
最近お一人様用のホットプレート買ったから見ながら焼きうどん作るわ。
探偵と警察官は後を追いかけた。チャールズ・ホーキンスの事務所まで追走すると発見したのは秘密の通路。ピアースとブラッドリーは邸宅下のトンネルに入る。お一人様ホットプレート。 いいな、そろそろお腹空いてきた。第4章入ったから休憩入るか。まあ別に今日全部終わらせるとかそういうんじゃないし、一回ここで区切るか。動画として残していても結局長いと見るのだるいからな。
Secret passage under the manor.
コールオブクトゥルフパート1終了。メインメニュー質紙カラスっていうのがじわり。ちょっと飯食い終わったら何やるかな。何やるか考えよう。飯食いながら次何やるか考えて。
買ったんだ。
そう買った。エイベックスか多分ウォースになるかな。多分どっちかだろうな。お腹空いたんでね、実は終了っつって寝て。